Shalom. First and foremost, as always, I want to start by giving all praise, all honor, all glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone for teaching me this truth according to the Bible through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai. And a sincere peace and salutation to all you hopeful elect Akim out there pushing his word in all truth and sincerity, doing the work as Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai has created us to do, so he can wake up and seal the elect of the nation of Israel, which consists of you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, and also you Israelites who are scattered amongst the heathen nations that may look like the heathen nations, but your father's seed line and your lineage goes back to you being a so-called black, Hispanic, Native American, Seminole Indian, one of the 12 tribes of the children of Israel. Nay, Shalom. It's your brother Halak here from the GMS Denver camp, coming back once again through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shah with another video. And we're going to start here in Isaiah 43 and 13. It reads, Yeah, before the day was, I am he, and there is none that can deliver out of my hand. I will work, and who will let it? And this is the most I telling you. Before anything existed, he was. And everything that we see around us has been put in motion by him. And it's all going to play out according to what he has ordained it to be. You see? As we look out all throughout the earth, now that we have the understanding, the Most High has called us into this light through his son Yahweh Shah by way of the Holy Spirit, we see that everything the Most High is doing, man. We see and know, that everything that's happening is all according to the Most High's will. It's the people of the world who are still behind, who still can't comprehend what's going on. You see, as we're out here giving you the message, telling you why it's all happening. It's the Most High's will being done. Let's get one more on this. Let's get Isaiah 46 real quick. And we'll just get to the point. Isaiah 46 and 10, it says, Declaring the end from the beginning and from ancient times, the things that are not yet done, saying, My counsel shall stand, and I will do all my pleasure. And this is what the Most High is causing to play out in the earth. His counsel that he's declared from the beginning before the world was even created is what we see unwinding right in front of us, man. You see, and it's beautiful to see. Showing you that the Most High is faithful and true. Showing you that the Most High is going to do all that he said he would do. Now, I have an article here from End Time Headlines, and it reads, Joe Rogan warns America is closer to civil war than he thought. And this is because what? This is all because it's biblical prophecy. And it says what? Dark times. And this is what we've been telling you was coming real quick. The true prophets of Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai have been telling you that these days were coming according to the Most High's will. The pagan Roman Catholic Christian Church has been giving you this understanding. And the majority of the people in this country claim to be Christians. Why didn't you Christians know this 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 years ago, 90 years ago? That these days were coming. It's because you're not the prophets, man. And Christianity, pagan Christianity, is a false doctrine. During the first term of Donald Trump, what did he say? He called us what? The prophets of doom. But that is what the true men of the Lord will be out here preaching and prophesying of, because that's all that the Most High said will come in the end of the heathen age, man. So Jeremiah 28 and 8 says, The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesy both against many countries and against great kingdoms. Is not America considered a great kingdom? According to the people of the world, they consider it the greatest kingdom to ever be established on the earth. So America falls into this category of being a great kingdom that is meant to be prophesied against. You see, for all you people who think that America is not written about in the scriptures, it's definitely in here. And this is why we see it. And this is why we see the Most High bringing this place down to his knees, man. because he's causing these prophecies to fall upon this place. And there's nothing good set to come to pass for America or the inhabitants of it, man. All according to the Most High's will. So Jeremiah 28:8 says, the prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms, of war and of evil and of pestilence. And that's all that's coming to America. Real quick, before we get into this article, let's get Second Esdras 15, right? Second Esdras 15 and 5, it says, behold, saith the Lord. And this is what we always tell you, man. We're not coming in our own name. We're not coming on our own behalf. We're not coming to receive glory of ourselves or make this about us. We are coming to you to relay a message from the Almighty Yahweh, a message that was given unto us through His Son Yahweh Shai, who you ignorantly call Jesus Christ, by way of the Holy Spirit. He's revealed His secret unto His servants, the prophets. So when we come unto you, we come speaking in the name of the Almighty God Yahweh and His Son Yahweh Shai to tell you what the Most High plans to do according to His counsel. You see, a counsel that must be fulfilled in a how you say it? It must come to pass in its perfection, man. I can't even find the word. You get what I'm saying. But yeah, it must come to pass in its perfection, because the Most High will be found faithful and true according to what He spoke. Now, what does the Most High tell us in 2 Esdras 15 and 5? It says, behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. This is what we have been telling you, beginning with our apostles and elders, beginning with the men that came before them. This is what we've been telling you is coming. And the stage is being set for this to come to pass any moment now. This is what the Most High has promised to unleash in the earth, especially here in America. And that's what's coming. And why is the Most High doing it? Verse 6, it tells us, for wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. So all this hell that's coming, all this chaos that we see being unleashed in the earth, this disorder and people in a state of sorrow and suffering, is all judgment from the Lord. And this is just the beginning of it. Because you people, you can still go into your homes, close your doors, cook your food, watch your TV shows, go to work, get a little chick, if you're still getting a chick. But this is what the Most High promised to do. He's bringing the world to his knees, man, especially the inhabitants of America, as judgment for all the wickedness committed in this place. Now, judgment is going to be happening worldwide, but America's about to suffer the brunt of the wrath of the Most High, man. So what is it going to tell us in verse 7? Therefore saith the Lord, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit. Neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and righteous blood crieth unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually. And this is what spirit we're in. We're in the spirit to preach and prophesy, you see, and propagate the word of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, as He has commanded us to do through His Son Yahweh Shai. And we're sighing and crying every day, man. I was just in here early at work going on a spiritual rant, man. Talking to the Lord. Fed up. And all the sincere bros are in the same spirit, man. We're fed up. Constantly complaining to the Most High about all the wickedness going on, all the injustice. Longing for judgment to be unleashed in the earth so everything can be set in order, all right. This is what the true believers of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai would be doing. This is what spirit the elect would be in, man. You see that? So now the Most High has the brothers in the spirit of going hard. Brothers are holding camp multiple times a week, making multiple videos a week. Crying continually, man, because the Most High is having His word go out more than any other time in the history of the earth, because He's about to bring great calamities upon it. And war is a part of that. Civil war is included. We're going to show you. But it goes on to say, verse 9, 2 Ezra 15 and 9, it reads, and therefore saith the Lord, Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh, I will surely avenge them and receive unto me all the innocent blood from among them. That goes into the elect. He's going to save his elect, man. And Lord willing, we be a part of that number. Now, verse 10 says what? Behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter. I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt. And it's talking about the spiritual Egypt that we lay dead in, as it tells us in Revelation 11. You have the majority of our people who are just caught in the web of this spiritual Egypt, this Babylon and Great America. And they can't get out. Being led as a flock to the slaughter. They're being walked right into the MOTB system, man. Because they love this place. You see? Not the elect, man. The Most High is not going to suffer us to dwell in this place for too much longer. He's already causing us to depart spiritually from it. And when Yahweh Shah makes his second coming, Lord willing, we be a part of that number to be taken up out of this place physically with the rest of the elect gathered from all the different regions of the earth as prophesied. Now, what does the Most High tell us in 2 Ezra 15 and 11? But I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm, salvation. And the salvation has already begun, man, with us receiving the Holy Spirit. Lord willing, he allows us to continue in it. This is the first part of it, right? The second part, once again, is that physical salvation when Yahweh Shai comes by being beamed up into that chariot. So the Most High tells us he's going to do what? 2 Ezra 15, 11. But I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm, and smite Egypt with plagues as before, and destroy all the land thereof. This is talking about the fate of America. The Most High is smiting this place with plagues. And the plagues are just going to increase, just like it was in ancient Egypt. And what preceded the plagues? The prophets. You see? Before the plagues came, what happened? Moses came and told the Egyptians, told Pharaoh what was about to happen, what Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah was going to do. And then the Most High opened up the floodgates of judgment, and those plagues started to be poured out upon Egypt. It's the same thing that has taken place here in this spiritual Egypt. The Most High rose up Elijah the prophet. You see, in this portion of the movie, he was called Abba Bivens. You see the men that was raised up under him. King Masha, High Priest Arya, High Priest Yaiqua, and they raised up our current apostles and elders, man. The true leaders of the house of Israel. Apostle Tahar, Apostle Gabar, Apostle Rakah, Apostle Ariam Lab, the bishops up under them. You see? The elders up under them and those brothers that come up under them, man. And as all these prophets are being reawakened here in Babylon the Great and all throughout the earth, what has happened? The Most High has caused the earth to deteriorate. He's caused the earth to come in this time of darkness. America is falling from its lofty position, having that firm grip of power on the earth. Because it's time out for America to be it's time out for America from being a superpower, just like it was with ancient Egypt. We're living in the last few seconds of Babylon the Great, man. And it's about to get very chaotic out here. You see? So the Most High is about to smite this place with plagues in the form of harsh judgment. So we're going to come back to this. So let's get this article real quick. So it goes on to say, podcast host Joe Rogan warned on Tuesday that not just the death of C. Kirk, but the celebration of it indicates the country is inching closer to a civil war. And that's prophetic, man. And that's what the Most High, that's what he said he would do. You see? We'll get it. Let's keep going. It says, Rogan spoke with his guest, Brian Redban, about how there has been a chaotic back and forth tit for tat between America's political left and right in recent years, and it's all strategic according to the Most High's plan. Man, it's not coincidental. This is what the Most High wants. He wants this constant back and forth between the right and the left. You see? This is all happening according to the Most High's plan, according to the Most High's design. He says what? He argued that the stark division within the country was expressed by the murder of Kirk during a campus event this past September. It says, see Kirk get shot and people are celebrating like, whoa, 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 whoa. You want people to die like that? You want people to die that you disagree with? And a lot of people would. That's just what it is, man. Especially here in the final seconds of America. The tension between the two sides, the right and the left, is coming to its boiling point, man. You see? It says what? Like, where are we right now on the scale of 1 to civil war? Very close. It says what? Where are we? Are we at like a 7? Because I thought we were at a 5. I thought we were like 4 or 5. He said on the Tuesday episode of Joe Rogan Experience. Blah blah. It says what? After C Kirk thing, like, oh, we might be like 7. This might be like step 7 on the way to a bona fide civil war. You see that? But the thing is, that's exactly where it's heading. And then you add into the mix, people are losing their jobs. People can't afford their mortgages. People are having to decide whether they're going to pay mortgage how can I say? They're having to decide if they're going to pay their, what's the word? They're deciding whether they're going to have to pay their, what is the word? Salakia. Their main bills like mortgage and car notes, or if they're going to pay like bills like insurance or shit like that. And I was driving last night and I noticed all the way up and down Highway 6, all the way up and down I-25, they have on those overhead message boards about driving without insurance is a crime. So it shows you that people are not paying their insurance because what? They have a lack of funds. People don't have it like they used to have it, say 10, 20, 30 years ago. And I noticed it from all the way from Highway 6 all the way up to like exit 223. And that's some distance, man. That on all those overhead message boards, driving without insurance is a crime. Driving without insurance is a crime. If you caught driving without insurance, that's a ticket. So that lets me know that they've been pulling multiple people over that don't have insurance on their cars now. And why? It's because the condition that America has come into. Because that wasn't the thing before. That's some recent things they've putting up. And that just tells me that they've pulled over multiple people who don't have insurance. And why? Because times are tight. You see? You're seeing it with mortgage payments. You're seeing it with the grocery bill. You're seeing it with the electric bill. You're seeing it where people are having to decide, hey man, fuck this insurance. I can't afford this shit. You see? And that's going to add to the tension. People are on edge because their financials are not what they used to be. And you take away the SNAP benefits. People are being laid off. All that is going to play a part and all hell breaking loose here in the land of America, and it's all prophecy. You see? It's all prophecy, and we're telling you, as we told you before this nigga Trump got in here, this time we told you it was gonna be worse. And we're here to tell you again, it's only gonna get worse from here on out. It's not ain't no fucking ain't no golden age, ain't no going back to the glory days of America. That shit is over with. Gone. To never be seen again. Yeah, they're talking about giving you $2,000 for a stimulus check, another stimulus check. But what you gonna put that shit toward? You gonna have what? To your mortgage, to your rent. That shit is gone with a few bills. You're just gonna use that shit for a few bills. It ain't even gonna be no bread to have fun with. You have to divvy that shit up, man. But this is the condition that we told you was coming, man. Hey, let's get Isaiah 24, because this is the condition you people have been brought into, man. Isaiah 24. We'll start at verse 4. It says, "The earth mourneth and fadeth away. The world languisheth and fadeth away. The haughty people of the earth do languish." And this is the spirit that the majority of the people of America are in. See, us, we're not in the spirit of languishing. We've been catching hell. But we have Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai strengthening us to endure all these things that have come. So let's define the word for language real quick, right? It says, of a person or living thing, loss or lack of vitality, grow weak or feeble, right? And that's what's happening with you people. Weak, deteriorate, decline, wither, droop. That's what's happening. Oh, the opposite, thrive, flourish. You people are not thriving and flourishing. All at the food banks. You see? Oh, look at that. Suffer from being forced to remain in an unpleasant place or situation. You see that? And here in Colorado, I don't know if this is happening anywhere else in the States, but the power company, they just set up a prime time schedule for electric use, to where all throughout the day, when everyone is at work, you get a base rate for electricity. Then as soon as everyone come home at 5, you see from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m., the rate for electricity triples. You see? During the time where your house is most active, they triple the power rate, the price for the power. That's not a pleasant situation, man. That's bringing people into a state of suffering. These are all ingredients that the Most High is mixing together to cause civil war to break loose. You see? Because people are tired and fed up. They want answers. Answers they're not going to get. So what is going to happen? They're going to take this shit to the street. And it's going to be in the power of their own hands, as it tells you in 2 Esdras 15. That's what's coming. That's what's coming. Let's get that real quick. Man, you know what? Let's keep going to Isaiah 24 real quick. Isaiah 24 and 5, it says, "The earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinance, broken the everlasting covenant." You see, because the earth is ran in nothing but wickedness, as we just read in 2 Esdras 15. So because of that, now the Most High is bringing you into suffering as he brings judgment upon you. Because that is the consequence for wickedness. This is the way you people have been walking in, following after Esau, man. The only thing that wickedness brings forth is judgment. And this is what you people are suffering through. And even more judgment is coming. Verse 6 says, therefore have the curse devoured the earth, and they that dwell therein are desolate. Therefore the inhabitants of the earth are burned, and few men are left. And this is what's coming, you see, as that death blow to America. Fire is going to rain down upon this place, as we always go into. Go ask ChatGPT what the great millstone Israelites say is going to happen to America when it's all said and done. And watch what he tells you. Isaiah 24:7, it says, the new wine mourneth, the vine languisheth, all the merry-hearted do sigh. All that mirth and that American spirit that you people once had, it ain't the same no more. I just noticed the other day, one of my neighbors a few units down, he had a fucking American flag flying. And today that shit ain't. And today he took that shit down. He took that shit down. Yo, you know why? Because it's over. It's over for Babylon, man. These people are trying to hold on to that last glimmer of hope. Maybe Trump gonna pull through. Maybe he gonna pull through. No, man. No. You people are just going through the motions. You see? It's only going to be what we have been telling you it is, because once again, it's the Most High's will for this place to fall. And this is what we're witnessing. We're living in the fall of the greatest empire to be established on the earth so far, man. It's falling. You see? This is why the merry-hearted are sighing. Your precious America is on its last leg, is on life support. And the Lord is about to pull the plug on it. Isaiah 24:8 says, the mirth of the tabret ceaseth, the noise of them that rejoice endeth, the joy of the harp ceaseth. They shall not drink wine with a song, strong drink shall be built to them that drink it. You see that? Instead of drinking to have a good time, you're trying to drink to wash away your sorrows. Because you got all these bills piling up, credit card bills. If you got kids, daycare, you can't pay your daycare bills. All just bills. Bills. You see? And you're still trying to go through the motions of being American and living the American way, and it ain't working no more, man. You see? This place has become bitter to you people. But for us, our mourning has been turned into joy because we know and understand what comes after this. This is what we've been crying for, longing for, praying for. We're praying for America to get worse, and it will. And as America gets worse, the mental state of you people is going to get worse and worse until you just break and you're out in the streets fighting each other. This is what's coming. You see? And the Most High is adding all these ingredients to the pot for it to come to pass in its perfection, man. And that's what we're about to witness here in the next coming days, weeks, and months. You see that? Hey, verse 10, Isaiah 24:10, it says what? The city of confusion, which is Babylon and Great America, is broken down. Every house is shut up, that no man may come in. Because what? Dark days are descending upon this place. To the point to where, as it tells us right here in Isaiah 19, what's coming. As Joe Rogan can see it. We've been telling you that this is what was coming. But for all this time, everything has been going smooth for you people, even though the Most High has been worsening the condition of this place on a daily for a long time now. But now it's hitting even harder because what? The Most High is turning up that fire. He's turning up that pressure. He's unleashing that judgment even more. You see? And now you people are starting to see what we told you would come to pass years ago. You see? This is what it's leading to. Isaiah 19:2, it reads, "And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight every one against his brother, and every one against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom." What is this talking about? Civil war. I should have put it up here too. Man, get your ass out of here, Siri. Nobody call you bitch. So sick of these goddamn phones, man. But this is I want to get into GNT real quick because it's going to tell you straight up everything that we are witnessing happening, man. It's all according to the will of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah. So this is Isaiah, come on, 19:2. It tells us what? Yahweh says, "I will stir up civil war in Egypt," talking about the spiritual Egypt, America, Babylon the Great. This is why we see so much tension between the right and the left. Everywhere you look, the liberals are going at the conservatives. You see? And it's not going to stop. There's going to be race wars, class wars, all that, man. You already got a gender war going on. There's nothing but war being unleashed in the earth, man. This is one of the signs of the end times. It says what? Isaiah 19:2 in the GNT, it reads, "Yahweh says, I will stir up civil war in Egypt and turn brother against brother and neighbor against neighbor. Rival cities will fight each other, and rival kings will struggle for power." This is what's coming. Are we not witnessing this? On a small scale, it's going to continue to intensify. But you got different states talking about seceding from the United States, and you got Trump trying to go into different states and do things, and the governors are not going along with what he's saying he wants to do. It's they're bumping heads. You see? That's all by design. And the people who follow this left-right paradigm, you're being sucked into it. You see? You're going to fight against each other. And as the condition or the standard of your living continues to worsen, what's going to happen? Now we got to go back to 2 Esdras 15. This is what it's coming to. 2 Esdras 15:4 says, "Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and the destruction draweth nigh. And one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands." The modern day sword is what? The gun, or any destroying instrument, man. The people are about to take this shit to the streets. You see? People can't afford to buy food for their families, and the means they had to buy food for their families has been taken away. So a desperate time calls for desperate measures, right? It's about to become dog eat dog, survival of the fittest. And with the resources being so limited and scarce soon come, the people they're gonna turn against each other. That's what's coming. As these grocery stores start to have less and less things on the shelves, just watch how animalistic these people get. See, because right now, they can still go buy food and take care of their family, but we're telling you a time is coming where that won't be the case. These Americans have never experienced no shit like that. I remember going to the store with my mom. She was getting EBT and shit when we was younger, loading up the cart, and the grocery stores were always full. There was never a space. You see, in between all the products, everything was full, man. Now, you go into the stores, man, whole sections of things are missing. The meat department is the worst I've ever seen. You see? in the history, well, shit, my time of going to the grocery store, the selection of cuts of meat are terrible. And that's going to continue to increase. And as people start to witness this and experience this, shit is going to get very violent out here in these streets. You see? 2nd Ezra 15 and 16 goes on to say what though? For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. So it's going to get to a point to where you American people, you're finally going to snap. Just like we see those protests over there, how they protest over there in Europe and France. They're over there burning down government buildings and all type of shit like that. That's what's coming to America. All this docile spirit that you Americans have been in for all these decades now. See, the Most High is going to pull that spirit up off you, and you're going to take it to the streets. You're not going to regard what Trump has to say. You're not going to regard what your mayors or your governors have to say. The elected officials are going to be the targets. You American people are finally going to see what we've been telling you all this time, man. And it's going to get wild out here in the most armed country and on the entire planet. It's going to get wild out here. And that's why we have to stay prayed up, man, and continue to walk in obedience. So as these people lose their minds, the Most High can keep us sheltered and protected under his shadow. You see? As it tells us in Psalms 91. So 2nd Ezra 15 and 17 says what? A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. You see that? Because shit is going to be locked down. Strict measures are going to be put into place as you people go out here and tear shit up. You see? Have we not begun to see this? How they're rolling troops into the city? Piece by piece? Do you not remember what took place during 2020? You had a curfew. Couldn't be on the roads. I remember doing DoorDash because DoorDash was considered an essential worker. Man, I was coming from the Springs up to Denver every day, easy, hauling ass on the interstate, no traffic, because niggas was in the house, locked down. That type of shit is coming back. But this time it's going to be worse. Troops all up and down your streets, man. You see this? And that's going to cause the people to lose it even more. This thing is going down. It's inevitable. It can't stop. The Most High has already put it into motion. And it has to come to pass in its perfection. So 2nd Ezra 15 and 18, it says, for because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, and the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. You see that? These cities are going to be war zones, deadly places to be in the very near future. You see? They're going to be war zones. They ain't started doing that shit on Call of Duty for no reason, man. That's what it's going to be like. You got all these different game modes that have been popular over the last decade. The Battle Royale game mode where you have, you playing solo, you playing with a team, and y'all just running through this simulated city, searching for resources, taking out the opponents. That type of shit is what is about to be going on in these cities very soon. You see? And even in the outskirts around the city. This is the condition that Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai is bringing America into. 2nd Ezra 15 and 19, it says, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword, and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. You see that? It's going to be war over food supplies because shit going to be so scarce. How do you think those who don't have the funds are going to be looking at those who have the funds to go in and get a couple bag of grocery? You see? If not a couple, just one bag. They're going to be out here stalking your ass in these parking lots, telling you back to your crib. Wait till you put the key in the door. You see? And before you know it, they're going to have you goddamn hemmed up by the back of your jacket, push you into the crib with the gun to the back of your head, telling you to give it up. You see? Your wife and kids in the crib screaming. These are the type of things that you people here in America are about to experience. And it's all judgment from the Lord, man. This is where it's going. What you see going on over the entire landscape of America is biblical prophecy. And we're here to tell you through the Holy Spirit of Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai, it's only going to get worse. This is where it's going. Oh, what is that? Let me see. I know what I want. Yup. 2nd Ezra 6:22, it says, and suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown, and full storehouses shall be suddenly found empty. What are the storehouses, man? These different grocery stores, Food Line, Bilo, Piggly Wiggly, Kroger, Publix, King Super, Safeway, HEB, wherever you are, whatever region you in, whatever grocery store you have, those shits are going to be empty. You see? Very soon. And we know you people don't know how to go without, man. You live in a state of excess 24/7. You see? Verse 23 says what? And the trumpet shall give a sound. When every man heareth, they shall be suddenly afraid. And this is what has been going on as we have been preaching this word. See, before we came into the thick of prophecy being fulfilled hard and heavy, you people thought it was a joke. You thought it was a game. I remember being on the highways and byways preaching and teaching with bros before 2020. How lively it was. How you people were just having a good old time. 16th Street Mall was popping every weekend. Just out here living it up. After 2020, that whole strip mall has never been the same. And now those same men who you were mocking and scoffing and talking shit to, hey, the words that we have spoken unto you through the Holy Spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah starting to ring heavy in your ears. And you're starting to whisper behind the scenes, damn, they were right. Oh, what they saying could be true. You see that? And what we have told you is true. What we have told you is what you see playing out around you every day. We told you this shit was going to get worse. And the Most High is bringing it to pass just as he promised he would do. Now, what does 2nd Ezra 6:24 tell us? And at that time shall friends fight one against another like enemies. And the earth shall stand in fear with those that dwell therein. And the springs of the fountain shall stand still. And in 3 hours they shall not run. So that's where it's going. Friends are going to fight each other like enemies because what? It's going to be survival of the fittest. It's going to be him and his family or him and his family. You see? That's what it's going to be. Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shah is about to pit You wicked ass Americans against each other, and you're gonna be killing each other, man. It's gonna be a fucking real life death match out here. You see? This is where it's going. Famine of the word is gonna be ushered in. No more of this understanding going out, and the Most High just gonna cause. And once he pulls his word back, he pulls his prophets from off the street and off of YouTube. He's just gonna unleash judgment, man. It's gonna go downhill even faster than it already is, man. But just watch. Salaki, where is it? Civil War. He sees it. And it's coming to pass just like we told you it would through the Holy Spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man. But this is what's next. Y'all can continue to hope in Donald Trump all you want to, but it's over with for America, man. The Most High is about to pull the plug on this bitch. Call halal Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. And so with that, man, I'm going to end it by giving all praise, all honor, all glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shah, Bahasham Rakakwadash. A double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone for teaching me this truth according to the Bible through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shah. And a sincere peace and salutation to all you hopeful let Akim out there pushing this word in all truth and sincerity, doing the work as Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shah has created us to do. With that, I'm going to say Shalom, Wa, Abba, Abba.